Hey guys, Maria here. So a week ago, I did a video talking about my experience having been homeless in the UK, and that video took off. The results blew my mind. As I speak, you should have, I guess, about 7,000 views now. I believe I've got over 140 new subscribers. So I thought I might as well do an updated Q&A for all the new people who don't know me. I don't have any pre-planned questions. I'm just gonna speak from the heart. The last time I did one of these was 9 months ago, and that was also when I had done a video that really took off. And yeah, obviously my name's Maria Mulokole. That's not actually my government name. Maria is short for my government name. And Mulokole, it can be a name for some people, but it's essentially what you'd call someone that's a born-again Christian in my language, Luganda. And I used the name Mulokole so last minute, like before I opened my channel. I remember I was debating, should I use my government name, should I not? And then last minute, my mum was like, go by Mulokole. Have a name that stands for your faith. Like, you know, when people, when they don't use their government names, they still want to have a name that represents them properly in a sense. So that's how that name came about. I'm 22, my birthday is June the 27th. Random fact, I was born at exactly 4:15 p.m. I was a premature C-section baby. I currently live in Southeast London. I would say the borough, but let me not be dumb. I feel like that's too much information. I've always lived in like Southeast London. I can say where I lived before. In the past, when I was a child, I lived in Croydon, which is South London. And obviously you can tell I'm doing YouTube. I'm obviously trying to pursue this full time. Like guys, it would be the dream to be a full-time content creator, specifically YouTuber. Listen, no one understands how much I love YouTube. It's just the thing is, you know, sometimes I get easily discouraged or I look at the numbers, but you know what? I just have to keep pushing. I know one day I'll make it, and all of you watching, all 1,500 plus of you, you guys are literally my OG subscribers. Like one day when I make it, I won't forget the people who have been with me from the start. But yeah, the new people, the new influx of people is because of that homeless video. So obviously I'm not homeless anymore. I thought, let me just explain the future trajectory of this channel. That homeless video was like a one-off. I'm not gonna do back-to-back videos talking about homelessness. I feel like I said everything that needed to be said in that video and that chapter is closed. But the reason why I did make that video is obviously if you go through my old content, and I even have a playlist titled Vulnerability, this channel is just about that, pure transparency, vulnerability. I speak about, I guess you could say TMI, a lot of personal things, and I don't mind sharing because there's nothing new under the sun. When I make content, I want to create a sense of, I know it's parasocial, but like a connection with my subscribers. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm talking at them. I try to be relatable. I say the things that other people experience and go through, but maybe they're too scared to say out loud. And I actually have got comments like that, like, oh girl, you're so brave revealing this. But yeah, and if I even on that topic, the success of that homeless video taught me that I have nothing to hide. Like the way I kept that section of my life on the hush hush, I didn't tell anyone, I was embarrassed, but all the support, the private messages and everything that I've gotten. And this is a message to anyone else who's watching, don't be embarrassed of your story. Maybe I should even do a separate video about that. There's nothing to be ashamed of, whatever you're going through now, whether it's financial hardship, relationship problems, honestly, whatever it may be, there's nothing new under the sun. And I know not everyone wants to be a YouTuber, put their business out there, but if you have been considering that, but you're thinking in the back of your mind, oh, but I can't do it because you're embarrassed or whatever, there's more people that can relate than you realize. There's 8 billion people in the world. Do you really think you're the only one going through what you're going through? If anything, one regret that I would say I have with YouTube is not starting sooner. Guys, I've been wanting to do YouTube since 2020. I didn't always know I wanted to do YouTube, but one day it was just placed in my heart. I believe it was God. And back then when I was living, you know how I said in the homeless video, I was living on the floor. Not on the floor, I was living in my brother's 1-bedroom council flat, sleeping on the floor. I really wish I'd have started YouTube back then, like, and I wish I would have shown where we lived, like to show the, how do I say, the elevation. Maybe one day I will go to my brother's house and if he permits me, I'll record the council flat. And if you're anything like I was a couple years ago and you're thinking, okay, I'll start YouTube or whatever business, whatever you want to do, maybe when my life is elevated, maybe when I'm no longer homeless, etc., etc. Trust me, start from where you are now and you'll appreciate it all the more because you now have a timeline, you now have like evidence of the elevation. Trust me. And people love that kind of content. People love the transparency. People on YouTube or just people in general, they love a storyline. You know, it's one thing, and there's nothing wrong with this, you know, if you're blessed financially in that regard, you know, so be it. But you know, sometimes when you just see content and people are just showing flashy cars and houses and whatever, and maybe you can't relate, not that you have to, but it's like there's a disconnect, you're just seeing them showing. But I feel like you can reach people more when you show how you got to where you are, how you got the financial freedom, how you got out of a toxic relationship, how, you know what I mean? Like, the best example I can give, you know, on YouTube when those ads pop up, yeah, and it's like a man, not a man, it could be someone and then like a fancy car or something, they're like, start crypto now, start trading. Maybe it's just me, but in my head I'm thinking you sound like a scammer. But maybe they had maybe shown the journey, this is how my life used to be and this is what I did to get there. Don't just throw materials at people, show them the process. And lots of people do it on YouTube, whether you're maybe even a doctor, you show your journey through medical school. People, they see you starting off as a student at university, getting your degree, and then they show you, oh, you've got your medical placement, going through your training, and then when you officially become a doctor, like that's so powerful. And the amount of genuine connection and support you'd get through people when you take them on the journey. And trust me when I say people will support you, especially when people, they see that you're actively trying to change your life. Wow, this went from me meant to do a Q&A to giving advice. I promise I'll get back to the Q&A. Just one second, guys. People will support you on your journey. When they see that you're actively trying to make a difference, you're trying to make something of your life, you will have all the support in the world. It's really crazy, especially an app like YouTube is based off the love and support of strangers. It's just beautiful and I really do appreciate you all. And obviously it's YouTube, I don't see you in person, but you know, through the comments, I love it when people share their story of what they've been through. Obviously one day when I'm big enough, I'd love to do meet and greets, meet some of you in person. I just love people. I just love how I feel like as humans, we really need each other. Like we just lift each other up. The love you guys showed me in that video, it means a lot and I want to pour love back. But back to what I was saying, there was a woman that I saw on TikTok and she was making a video. She was recording herself secretly and she was saying she was about to leave her fiance of 8 years because he had just screamed at her. Something to do with a car and then he yelled at her and then she was like, I'm recording this. He doesn't know this. We're currently away on holiday on a trip. So I have to play it safe, but as soon as we go back, I'm going to be leaving him because I'm not going to marry my father. And that was so deep. Just that sentiment, that statement alone. Because she said she grew up with her father yelling at her. That's a topic all within itself. Ending up with, obviously if you have good parents, that's different. But let's say you came from a toxic environment and unconsciously, it's just so weird how sometimes you can end up attracting what you've been through. But anyways, and now you can imagine the amount of support she got and people are now going to be going back to follow the journey. Girl, did you leave him? How is it doing now? Do you need help? Like, share your journey. YouTube is about elevation. Anyways, back to the Q&A. As you can tell on this channel, I'm doing primarily sit down chit chat videos, but guys, where my heart is, like my heart desire, I want to be a vlogger. A daily vlogger sharing my day-to-day life. I want to show the personal things. Like, what do vloggers do? Day in my life, week in my life, come with me to do this, travel vlogs, cooking videos, mukbangs. Like, I want it to be personable. I'm sure you can tell by now, I'm a very personable person. We speak about everything here. This is real life. I'm never going to pretend to be some perfect person. And as much as I've done videos giving advice and knowing your worth, let me not be a hypocrite. Let me share when I haven't taken my own advice, when I have been honestly desperate, when I have lowered my standards to get attention. And if that's something that makes you uncomfortable, if you're one of those people, and I have had a comment like this before who's like, don't share this online, get a diary, whatever. If you're that kind of person, baby, this channel is not for you. We don't hide anything here. And why should I hide it? Why should I? This one thing I don't like how there's the pressure to put this pristine image as if you've got everything together. I do not have everything together. I've come to this big internet and told over 7,000 people my financial situation. I've told people I've had daddy issues. I've told people childhood traumas. Like, this is me. This is the real me. I want people who love me for me. I don't want to feel like I have to be so perfect, like this role model. Not that I plan to make bad videos and influence people the wrong way, but I just want to grow. Let's elevate together. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I would love to do vlogs. Like, vlogging is the dream. The problem is I feel like maybe my life is kind of boring right now. I thought maybe let my channel grow a bit bigger, then once I'm at a certain stage I can do more comprehensive vlogs, because I don't want to just sit down and talk to you guys. I want to be active. I want you to take you with me when I go shopping, take you with me when I'm traveling, when I'm hanging out with family. This is give around a scenario. One of my brothers was hosting a barbecue and I could do a vlog. Oh, hey guys, I'm going to my brother's for a barbecue today, come with me. Like, I want it to be personable. And if any of you like watching streamers, Twitch streamers, one of the reasons why they're so successful is because it's personal. They take you into their lives. Who are some streamers I can say? People like Casio, I don't know if any of you know him. I haven't really watched him. I've only seen clips that people really like him. Oh, in the UK, there's someone, I believe his government is Morgan, but he goes by Angry Ginge. I believe he's the biggest streamer in the UK. There's people like Kai Cenat, for my American viewers, Phantom, Duke Dennis, just all these people. I feel like I should tell you the kind of YouTubers that I watch, because I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by who they watch. I love Beta Squad. If you guys watch them, they're now on a break. I love people like Queen Niger. I like watching her. Who do I like watching in the UK? Oh, you know how I said I wanted to be a vlogger? I've watched people like Saffron Barker here and there. Molly May, obviously Nella Rose, she's the queen. Anastasia Kingsnorth. I feel like I also watch these people for inspiration because they're doing the kind of content that I want to do. So sometimes I try to see what do they do, like how do I become a vlogger? But yeah, that's the kind of content that I like. You know those OG YouTube days of people, they just had fun. They just did Q&As like I'm doing now, get ready with me's, story times, pranks, challenges, like all of that. That's what I'm gonna do. I wouldn't say I have a specific niche. Okay, I'm the niche. Cool. The niche is me. There's a popular beauty guru, Jackie Aina, and in her TikTok bio, that's actually it. I am the niche. Like, I don't really want to put myself in such a box, like, oh, I'm a beauty person, or I'm a tech person, or whatever. Like, expect any and everything on this channel. Any and everything. Of course, if you have any suggestions, please let me know, but I don't want to limit myself. Today, you're seeing this Q&A. Next may be a mukbang. Next may be like just any and everything, and I'm going to take you guys with me. And some good news that I thought I would share, because you know how I said I want to be a full-time YouTuber. I have got over 3,000 watch hours, like very close to 4,000, and it's 4,000 watch hours that you need to become monetized. And a huge portion of me being this close to monetization is because of the video that I did on the homelessness. Like, people, they really liked it. They watched the whole thing. Like, let me log into YouTube Studio right now and see the performance of the video. It's currently 3:44 and it's Tuesday, the 4th of March. I'll let you guys see. As we speak, the video has 6,999 views and 820 watch hours. I'll show you. Don't know if you can see it clearly. Yeah, so that video alone really skyrocketed my channel. I'm about to be monetized. Like, it makes me so happy that I didn't give up on my YouTube dream. So many people, they gave up because they were discouraged, they didn't get monetized, but if they had kept pushing, they would have made it. And it's just crazy to think how I used to be so ashamed of my story, so embarrassed. And the same story that I was embarrassed of, I put it out there into the great wide web, and that same story is what's about to get me monetized. But no matter what, I won't change. I know I've only got 1,000 and something subscribers, which is actually a lot of people, but you know, when you think of YouTubers, you think of people like millions and stuff, and we will get there one day in Jesus' name. But what I'm trying to say, even at the subscriber size that I've got now, I actually have had subscribers, not that many, but people tell me like they hope I don't change. Because you know, sometimes when people get monetized, like, I'm not going to become one of those weirdos, guys, I promise. I'm not going to start making weird clickbait videos, doing the most just to get views and money. Like, I'm still going to be me. YouTube is genuinely my passion. I love content creation. YouTube is literally a 360 moment. When I was younger, I was always a creative. I loved singing. I don't have a good singing voice, but you know, I liked it. I loved acting. I loved dancing. I loved all that kind of stuff. I remember my mum at one point had wanted to put me into a music school, but she didn't. And then when I went to sixth form, if you're not watching from the UK, sixth form is where you go just before university from the ages, I believe, 16 to 18. My mum had insisted, because she knew it was my passion, Maria, study media. But what did I do? I ended up studying, I believe, English literature, because that's my strong point, sociology, health and social care. And then I went to uni, studied a law degree at the University of Sussex. I ended up dropping out. And then now here I am doing YouTube. I've gone full circle. Like, when my mum told me to study media, way back then, I should have listened, but delay is not denial. I might have delayed and gone on a detour through the law thing. And you know, you can be multi-talented. Who knows, maybe one day I will go back and finish that law degree. I love YouTube, guys. Like, generally, this is where my heart is. I see you all as my online friends. I feel less alone having you. And one thing I love with YouTube, that I've said many times on this channel, it makes you connect with people that you'd have never connected with in real life. My YouTube, if I check my analytics, because obviously it tells me age, gender, all that stuff, it is so diverse. I've got people from every background, every race, every ethnicity, every age, different countries. And it's like, had I not started YouTube, we would have never known that we had things in common. Like, as humans, we're more similar than we may realize. As much as you can try and categorize and put people into all these different labels, we're all the same. I feel like we have more similarities than differences. We really do. We all have connecting points. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your beliefs. We're all human. And I actually have a jumper that I got from Primark, and it says on the branding, we're not so different after all. And we're not so different after all. But yeah, has this been a Q&A or has this been just me rambling? By the way, I don't I don't pre-write my videos. I speak from the heart. Like, I can't. If I plan it, it's gonna mess me up. I just have to switch on the camera and start speaking, otherwise I'll get in my own head. So yeah, what have I said? I've revealed my age, background. I'm Ugandan. Ethnicity-wise, I live in the UK, spent majority of my life in the UK. I'm still gonna be in the UK for a long while, but you know, I would love to travel to different countries. I'd just love to travel the world. I would. As much as I've got a lot of American viewers, I'd love to visit America one day. I'd love to visit Japan. I know it's trending there. I've heard a lot of good things there. I know people, they go there and they don't want to come back. Even just places in the UK. Guys, I promise, as long as I've been in the UK, I haven't left England. I've never gone to Wales. I've never gone to Scotland. I've never gone to Northern Ireland or even Ireland. Like, I need to branch out. Maybe even before thinking of traveling internationally to different countries, I should travel to Wales. Yeah, I should go to Wales. You know how I said I used to go to Sussex University? I should do a vlog going to Brighton. If any of you are university age watching this, I would recommend Sussex. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. Sussex is such a good university. They knew everything that I was going through even back then. Not the homelessness, but like things to do with my mum, because I am my mum's primary carer. She gets carers, but I'm the main one. I have been for, 8 years, nearly 9. They were so supportive. They provided health, they provided help, they care about mental. That's the big thing. Like, I don't know how it is in other universities. You know how sometimes if you miss a lecture or something, it could be immediately you get reprimanded. And I guess it's understandable, like, oh, where are you? Why are you not in your lecture? Blah, blah, you're gonna get in trouble. But Sussex, the difference with them, they care about your mental health first. So I remember when I was going through a very low period when I was at uni, like, I don't mean to get sentimental. Sussex reached out and it wasn't in a confrontational, why are you not in your lectures, blah, blah, blah. But they said, Maria, are you okay? Literally, I had a teacher who got on Zoom with me because of my mental, because I wasn't even in trouble. She just said, Maria, we want to make sure you're okay. Are you all right? How can we help you? What's going on? Like, Sussex is such a good uni, man. Definitely go there. It's in Brighton, seaside, you know, it's diverse, it's inclusive, it's accessible if you have additional needs. And the thing is, you know, I never used to be aware of the world of accessibility until my mum got a stroke and she was in a wheelchair. But trust me, you will feel welcome at Sussex. They will help you. 100% would recommend. Look it up online. But yeah, let's just go on this journey together, guys. I'm sorry if I rambled a bit too much, but I just wanted to speak from the heart. I pray I've let you guys get to know me a bit deeper. I will continue to do personal content, like I said. Like, there's no holding back on this channel. I'm going to reveal it all, guys. There's nothing to hide. If you have any questions for me, you can put them in the comments, because of course, this is not the last time I do a Q&A. Every time my channel has a surge, or just in general, I will do regular life updates. So do ask me. Let's get to know each other. The day I end up, let's say, moving houses, I'll record the whole process, moving houses, moving out of here. The day I get my first car, the day just everything you can imagine. But yeah, I love you guys. Just so you know, I do have a name for all of you. If you're an OG subscriber, you already know. Like, you know, I said I'm Ugandan. And in Luganda, which is the language, my mother tongue, the word friend is called mukwano. So I thought I'd call you guys mukwano, which means friend. Obviously, I should say friends, plural, because there's many of you, thousands. But friends in Luganda is emikwano, and I feel like that's way too long. So as much as it's grammatically incorrect, I'm gonna call you guys my mukwano. You guys are my friends. I am your friend. If you ever want to reach out to me personally, you can. My Instagram is linked in the description. All my socials are linked. My Snapchat, everything. Is there anything else I can say? I would describe myself as socially awkward. I can be. I'm shy sometimes. I feel like my nature, like the way God made me, is an extrovert, but over the years I feel like I've suppressed or repressed, whatever the word is, myself to be an introvert. I guess maybe because of certain traumas and stuff, but I feel like deep down the core of me is extroverted. There's nothing wrong with being introverted. I feel like one day I'll get back to that place of being open and, you know, out there. The fact that I'm even doing YouTube, like showing myself to thousands. Yeah, my favorite color is pink, if that even matters. I'm 5'7". I love movies. You know the kind of movies I like? I like romantic, should I say rom-coms? I don't want anything extreme, like erotic, nothing, but just pure, cute, keep it classy. Like, I don't like it when it's too over-sexualized. Like, that's not my kind of content. I love musicals. Okay, let me tell you the shows that I like. I like stuff like Let It Shine, like these Disney ones and Nickelodeon and whatever. Teen Beach Movie, Camp Rock, High School Musical. You know, actually, you know the kind of thing that I love watching? I love it when it's like, I don't know why, but maybe when they're like college age, you know, students, and then they have that cute storyline, like, you know, in those K-dramas. I primarily watch C-dramas, which is Chinese dramas. I remember I used to see it trending everywhere. Everyone was talking about Korean dramas. So I looked it up on YouTube, because obviously I cancelled my Netflix. I'm not trying to pay for that. But for some reason, I didn't personally see any K-dramas on YouTube. I only saw C-dramas. So I started watching C-dramas and I love them. One that I would recommend is, it's called The Love Equations. I promise there's nothing like gory. Of course they kiss, but it's like a cute peck, whatever. It is family friendly. If anyone even cares about it, I'll link it in the description for you to watch. But yeah, how can I not do this? Thank you. Thank you everyone that watched my video, everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. At first I thought, because the video's 29 minutes long, a homeless video, I thought, oh, people aren't gonna watch it. It's too long. People like short form now. But I remember near the end of the video, I said, if you watch the video till the end, please drop a yellow love heart. And I kid you not, comment after comment after comment was a yellow love heart. So that took that insecurity away from me, where I can know it is possible for me to release a 30-minute video and people watch it. So long as people like it, they'll watch your video. And I am a long form content girl. Like, I do not even like shorts. The only reason I post shorts on my YouTube is like a marketing technique to try and reach new audiences. But I love long form. I love personal content, getting into people's lives. So maybe I'll make this a regular occurrence, 30-minute videos. Maybe one day in the future, I'll release like those movie type 1 hour videos. No time soon, but I will make my videos like 20, 30 minutes because I want to give people something practical to watch. If it's so short, like I want to be the kind of YouTuber that you look up when you're about to eat something. Like me, I don't eat if I don't have a show. Like, I'm gonna eat my food. Who can I watch? Bria Mulokole. Yeah, guys, love you. I'm so excited to grow with you, to see where this channel goes. I appreciate you, and yeah, until next time, bye-bye.